What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the old chandelier, baby. The Alabama rig. Love it or hate it, this is an excellent tool to catch fish when the water is cold. This bait was invented to mimic a school of fish, and you can see here, and we're gonna go underwater today to check out just how effective this bait can be at mimicking a school of fish and making fish react and eat in the coldest water temps you can imagine. Let's head underwater and check it out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go,
All right,
go,
guys, when we're
go,
fishing
go,
the rig,
go,
we don't
go,
want to simply just chuck it blind.
Go, 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 yeah, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.
All right, guys, so there's two kind of rigs that you want to focus on. One is the non-bladed rig. They're not as popular as they used to be, but this was the original Alabama rig. And because so many guys throw bladed rigs now, the non-blade is coming back into play for me. Now, I live in a state where you can only fish 3 with hooks, right? So we've got 2 teasers on the top, and basically what I've done is I took screw locks and I put screw locks on the top. I cut off the other hardware. So those are gonna ride right there on screw locks, no hooks, nothing, we're legal. Then I run Matt Allen tactical bass and heads on there, 1/8 ounce all the time. These are 6 cents fishing, the whale 3.5s. Great size bait to throw on there. I like 3.5s. As you can see, most of the time when fish hit an A-rig, they're gonna hit the back bait in the school for a reason. So let's hit that underwater footage and check out the non-bladed rig. All right, guys, when we're fishing the rig, we don't want to simply just chuck and wind, right? You can chuck and wind and you'll catch some fish here and there, but you want to impart action. You can see in that underwater footage that as I'm twitching that rod like that, you're getting a lot more action out of that school of bait. And you want to fish it almost like a glide bait, right? So long cast out, I'm twitching my rod to impart action on it. I'm throwing it on 25-pound fluorocarbon, right? There's a lot of gear, a lot of stuff on there. I'm slow winding it every 5 or 6 cranks. I'm giving it a pop like that to make it look like a school of bait is fleeing. Bass are way more likely to react to that. If glide bait fishing has taught us anything, bass literally are creatures of habit. They are not afraid to chase down something of this size, but that's a lot of baits, and if a lot of baits look like they're fleeing at the same time, they're gonna be more likely to bite that bait, right? So as I lob that chandelier way out there, I let it sink down to the desired depth that I want it to. I really wanna focus on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pop, pop, 1, 2, 3, pop. And you wanna make it look like that bait fish are scared, that they're fleeing from a predator, just like a glide bait, right? It's the same concept. It's a big bait. It's just a bunch of small baits together to make a big bait. All right, guys, next up, we're talking about the bladed Alabama rig, right? And the bladed Alabama rig is always gonna have some kind of blade hooked onto the wire, be it an Indiana, a willow leaf, something else. So you've got a 5-wire rig right here with Scottsboro tackle swim bait jigs and heads on there. This is the Yum Flash Mob Junior. I really like this to downsize the rig in the waters that I fish, because there ain't no 10-pound bass out here in Indiana, or there's few and far between. So the fish we're targeting are gonna look a lot more at this smaller finesse type rig. You also get a flex in the wire, and you'll see underwater this wire is going to flex just like a school of fish. So when it's gonna close and then open up, it looks like a scared school of fish. I'm also gonna run this rig underwater. I'm not catching fish with it, just run it underwater with 5 hooks on there to show you that there's really not a difference between a 5-hook rig and a 3-hook rig that's legal in most states. So let's head underwater and check out the bladed rig, and we'll compare. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our underwater footage today of the chandelier. Hopefully you learned something. The channel's growing. Let us know in the comment section what techniques you want us to go underwater with and talk about and learn from. Hey, we appreciate spending time with us, guys. Let us know in the comments what you want to see us do in the future. We'll see you out there next time.